Hey besties, hey, we in Vegas today. And guess what? Your bestie showed up to a construction site in boots with the fur, and everybody was looking at me. Seriously, I forgot my Columbia work boots by the back door, but hey, fashion choices aside, the real reason I'm here and showing you this today is a huge thanks to Bill.com for inviting me to experience the Dig This adult playground with heavy machinery. So let's go ahead and do this. It was so much fun seeing all the huge machines, boots with the fur aside, okay? Because as soon as I got out of the car and started walking towards them, the instructors were like, "Those are really nice shoes." And I was like, "I didn't mean to wear them." And they're like, "We're going to make sure that your shoes do not get dirty at all." And luckily it wasn't raining, so the ground wasn't super muddy. So after walking in, signing in the waivers, and watching the safety video, you were invited to this area where you were able to see that they got heaters, cornhole, and a kids area that is so much fun. But besides my shoes and all the in-betweens, something that I thought was really cool is how safe that this company is. Like, for serious, there's full briefings and instructors have emergency shutoff switches. It's ultra safe and ready for fun, even with my questionable footwear. Okay, so first up, we did the Excavator, at least I did, and I was in Thor. That was the name of the Excavator, and the sound of it, oh my gosh, I was slow but steady, because you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Not today. I can say learning the controls was definitely a learning curve, but the instructors were amazing and very patient. So getting the hang of it was super simple. So by the next time I got into another machine, it actually was like super easy to understand, you know? And not to mention, digging the dirt was so satisfying and so like peaceful. I was like, I understand why people do this as a job. It's so peaceful, like legit. And I can honestly say, like, playing around with the thrusters, and they call them the joysticks, was actually a lot of fun. It's all with due time. Now let's go to, I don't even know the name of this machine, but I call it the Excavator and Bulldozer combo. Okay, it's like the best of both worlds in one machine. And I can say this was a lot of fun. I even got to push the dirt back into the hole. Okay, I digged it and I pushed it back in. It was a lot of fun. It's called the blade that like went back down and like pushed it all the way back in. I was paying attention, okay? And then there was one that they're like, you have to try this one, Sharente. And then they said the Bulldozer. And I started freaking out on the inside. Tonka truck, okay? That's what I was thinking. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So for the grand finale, this is the last one I got to ride. Like I said, I had a lot of fun, and I also had time to play with cornhole. So I thought it was an all-around well-shaped couple of hours. Okay, one thing they didn't tell me about the Bulldozer was I was going to go over big hills just to do big dips, and I had to trust that the machine was going to keep me together and right. I was scared. Can I be honest? Can I be real? I was scared for a moment, and then I realized that this is what they do all the time, and they're going to treat me safely. So they had us go across the way after doing the roller coaster moment, and then turn around to push more dirt up the hill so that when we went back over, it was a bigger roller coaster. Luckily, the instructors knew about my shoes, and they said, Sharente, we're gonna give you the tiny heel. Because when I looked over to my right at my compadre, I was like, oh, he got the heel. Like, what? So I can say overall, this was an unreal, fun experience. And I can say as an adult, go and play, have fun. And you can also bring your kids. There is a height limit, so you do want to make sure you're aware of that. You will be signing waivers at the very beginning, but please know, like, it's safe. They have really awesome and kind instructors. And even though Bill.com did not sponsor this video, I just want to thank them again for inviting me to this experience. Like, it was so much fun. It's definitely a Las Vegas must do, because this is the only adult playground like this in the world. So go ahead and check it out and have so much fun. Okay, this completely exceeded my expectations. And the funniest thing is that I didn't really understand where I was going and what I was doing until like literally 3 days prior to me going. And I was like, oh my God, I get to play with Tonka trucks. And it was a great time. And just some closing thoughts. I will say, remember to manifest your adventure because you never know where spirit wants to take you. So until next time, I want to thank you guys for digging with me and getting to see this like really cool place. And I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I love you, besties. Bye.